We are downtown on the campus of Arsenal Technical High School here in Indianapolis. For a third time on the ISC Sports Network, we are thrilled to bring you coverage of the City League Championship. And for a second year, it is a doubleheader. The women play first, followed by the men. $12,000 is on the line over the course of 2 games. Alongside Marcellus Barksdale, my name is Greg Rakestraw. Thank you so much for joining us here on the ISC Sports Network. We were here a year ago, and the team that won it last year, led by former WNBA players and local stars in Stephanie Maunga and Amber Harris, are back again, playing for the Goldz squad. They take on a team sponsored by the law office of Carman Malone. Marcellus, what do you expect tonight?
If it's anything like we know Indianapolis basketball is going to bring, a high level of talent, a lot of energy, and definitely going to come down to the wire as it always does. Again, $5,000 on the line. I'm sure these ladies are ready to give it their all, and we should be in for a treat tonight.
The majority of players in this game played a pretty high level of college basketball. A handful have played in the WNBA. Many have played professionally overseas. Again, you will see a great level of hoops tonight. 20-minute halves, running clock. We do tend to stop the clock late in each half, and much as we had 6 days ago with the Dizzy Runs Pro-Am, we will have an Elam ending. In fact, Mr. Elam is in the building tonight and will be joining us at some point in time during the course of our broadcast. That is the Goldz squad that you see wearing the maroon uniforms. Showtime Harris, amongst those that are on the floor, Coco Moore. Dejah Taylor, who played at U of L, formerly played with the Indiana Fever. She plays professionally overseas. And Amber Harris and Stephanie Maunga round out the starting 5 for the Goldz squad. Here you see their entirety of their roster. For the law office of Carman Malone, they are in the purple uniforms. Dejah Cyrus wearing number 34 in the middle of your screen. When she graduated from Marian a couple of years ago, she was the second leading rebounder in program history and also the holder of a pair of national championships playing for Katie Gerald's at Marian. A.D. Williams and Porchia Green, other players of note for this law office of Carman Malone squad.
Energy's in here, place the field up real quick. 6:30 on a Thursday. Got to be doing something right.
They are 4 and 5 deep where allowed here inside the Bonner Center. Of course, this building, the legacy of the Super Bowl being played in Indianapolis some 10.5 years ago.
Again, from the very beginning, you see Goldz with the clear size advantage. Carman Malone trying to play in this zone. So again, last year it was all Stephanie Maunga, Amber Harris working that high-low. It seems to be their game plan coming into this game as well.
Which is why you saw a zone defense off the jump by the team in terms of Carman Malone. Porchia Green, her 3 does not go. And Mavunga tracks down the loose ball but stepped on the baseline. This is the second time in a week we have broadcast a game involving a member of the Mavunga family. Now, we may have to go to Japan to see Julian these days. But Jordash played for the Mojo Up team, the runner-up in the Dizzy Runs Pro-Am. Again, Stephanie played at Brownsburg, played at the University of North Carolina, played with the Indiana Fever for a couple of years as well, having spent parts of 3 seasons in the WNBA.
Again, another one of those amazing basketball families right here in the good old city of Indianapolis. I wonder what that driveway rim, how that kind of played out as they were growing up.
I'm curious about how many rims they went through.
Oh, absolutely.
Drive and kick 3 in the corner here for the Carman Malone squad. That does not go. And Coco Moore with the rebound. Coco played at SIU Edwardsville. She is from Lawrence North.
That high-low right there going down into it.
And Taylor draws the foul and will shoot 2. And again, you will notice the clock will continue to run. Every league has kind of different rules. 20-minute halves, running clock until we get to the final few minutes of each half.
And again, Goldz with the clear size advantage. Even the smaller players still working and playing physical, getting inside. So again, really look at them to exploit the high post against this zone. Look at get them on the high post with a high-low or kicking out, and they can all definitely shoot it.
And Dejah's played for a handful of WNBA teams as well as places overseas. She makes the first 2 free throws of the game to give Jay Goldz the early 2-point advantage.
And this Carman Malone team, as they turn it over right there, a little smaller, going to have to play a little bit faster, and you know, definitely going to have to try to get some three-pointers left.
In the zone look by Carman Malone, and that is unfair. Amber Harris made the game-ending 3 to win the title last year. At 6'6", you should be able to knock that shot down.
And unlimited range, unlimited range. She can do it all, and she's fun to watch.
Of course, Amber played at Xavier North Central High School.
NBA range right there. Bottom of the net, get used to it.
2-time WNBA champ, played 8 years in the WNBA. On the staff at North Central High School these days. Three by Arnold. Couldn't get that to go, and obviously those shots have to go down.
Got to go down, and that's Arnold's second missing 3, but it looks good, and she's playing pretty confidently, so she's going to try to get them up.
And Harris didn't touch it last, couldn't get her hands on it. And as you can see, if you have a ticket for tonight, you are going to be right up against the action.
Up close and personal.
3 from the wing does not go. Carman Malone squad out of there with it. Here is Porchia Green. Played at Arlington, played at Ball State. When she graduated from BSU, she was in the top 20 in 4 different categories in Ball State history.
One of the goddesses of Indianapolis women's basketball. If you got a basketball court, you know, if she's not in the mix, you know, you're not doing it right. So shout out to Porchia for her contributions to the game here in Indy.
Mavunga's shot does not go. So both teams a little cold from the floor to get things started. There is $5,000 on the line in this game. $7,000 on the line in the men's game. All these teams sponsored by a different business or potentially highlighting a charitable effort. That's the names you see. Good basket cut. And finally the lid is off the rim. And that is Destinee Hooks. And well, we're used to calling her name the last few years on ISC, having just graduated from North Central High School.
Great cut right there by Destinee Hooks to get that going.
Long 3, but Harris will track it down. Good takeaway, though, on the steal.
A little lighting issue going on, but it don't matter.
We got plenty of natural light in the building that'll be just fine. But somebody may have inadvertently hit a light switch. We'll figure that out.
Great defense right there by Carman Malone.
It's about 15 degrees cooler playing inside. We're fine compared to what it would be outside. Nice high-low, and that's Taylor the benefactor as Harris gets the bucket.
Again, high-low, high-low, high-low. Jay Goldz, that's what we're going to go to. That's their bread and butter.
Dejah Cyrus got fouled by Amber Harris. Dejah is from Marian, Indiana. Played at Marian University, which of course is in Indianapolis.
Amber Harris, that first foul right there, looks for this law office of Carman Malone team to possibly go back out her, and if you can get her an early foul trouble, you'll definitely improve your chances of winning this game as underdogs.
Hooks the scoop and score.
Again, Hooks just graduated, 2 quick buckets off the dribble that time, and she is not scared.
Yeah, she is the youngest player in tonight's game. Steal, and Cyrus at the other end got the bucket.
Little drive and dish, little pass back with the left hand to the finish, and Carman Malone is off and running.
That was A.D. Williams. Coco Moore gets the bucket to go.
Not so fast. Coco Moore quiet in the crowd here a little bit.
And I think for this Carman Malone squad to win it, Dejah Cyrus gets the bucket. It has to be a faster paced game. I don't think they can win playing half court.
Got to be a possession game. The biggest thing is they're just going to have to limit this Jay Goldz team to 1 shot. and try to do something to keep the ball out of the high post, because that's where Jay Goldz is going to every single possession.
So Taylor will shoot 2. And we will start to see some substitutions roll in. J.J. Williams about to enter here for the Carman Malone squad. I think we're making sure the score is set properly. Reason for a momentary delay. Let's thank the folks at Hang Time Indy for presenting tonight's broadcast. Since 2004, Hang Time has supplied Indy with the best sneakers and streetwear in the city. They have 2 locations with the industry's leading brands like Nike, Jordan, New Era, and more. Stop by their East Side location at 11 East 38th Street or the West Side location at 5660 Georgetown Road. The latest sneakers and fashion today.
I got to hit them up, man. I've got to get my sneaker wardrobe back together. Can't find any shoes in any stores right now. I'm going to check Hang Time out, see if I can grab a pair.
Dejah Taylor makes 1 of 2. She's got 5. 10-8 our score. 14.5 minutes. Nice up and under to get Mavunga to fly by, but Destinee Hooks couldn't get the shot to go. Mavunga runs the floor and lays it up and in.
Mavunga right there with the casual backboard tap. Super light, getting up off the ground.
Here's Cyrus. Couldn't get the shot to go, and off the hands of Amber Harris. Amanda Davidson about to check in for the Carman Malone team. Amanda from Brownsburg and played at the University of Indianapolis. She too played overseas for a handful of years. And one of the great things about this league is it is so high level for women's players that played college ball in the last 10 to 15 years. You see a lot of players, this is the best run they've had since their pro days, having a chance to play in this league.
Again, super high level. As you saw right there, the 2-man game. Again, this is actual real-life basketball, high-quality officials, great atmosphere. You know, for August, it does not get any better than this. Harris again through the contact, little smack on the wrist right there, and you know she walks in and she's hot.
That's just unfair.
Watch this little side step to the step back. Because on the wrist doesn't matter.
When you're playing 6'6", you're like, okay, I'll give you the wing.
Yep.
Fine. And then she nails it from 21 feet.
Yep. That's tough.
So 5-point lead for Jay Goldz here early. Here's Davidson. First touch of the game, lets it fly, no good.
And again, Davidson, that's why she is out there. She's definitely got the hot hand. And if you give her space like that, she will make you pay.
Consuelo Owens in the lineup for Jay Goldz. Played at Indiana State from Lawrence North High School. Here's the pull. That shot does not go. Again from J.J. Williams. It's like 8 in uniform tonight for the Carman Malone team. Good job running the floor by Cyrus. Clearly they are running the offense through her.
Between Cyrus and Destinee Hooks, they seem to be playing through all the action. Again, they're young, they're athletic. Great
nice
pass.
Basket cut, and Taylor fouled again. And she will shoot her 5th and 6th free throws of the half coming up.
And again, great cut by Mavunga right there to kind of occupy that high post, and the little cut just kind of on the backside right there for Dejah Taylor, and she's been super active in that paint.
Thank our friends at Know Your Baller, great sponsor of this league, frankly a great sponsor of ours in the basketball season on ISC. They combine next-gen metrics with game performance video clips to help promote those athletes that need it most. Know Your Baller has created the youth sports industry's only self-service promotional model. They have made refined self-promotion into an art form. They show up, you play your game, you get your clips, you promote yourself. Find your clips at knowyourballer.ballerclips.com and Know Your Baller on all social media platforms. Taylor makes them both. She's got 7, including 5 from the line, and it is a 7-point lead for Jay Goldz.
Carman Malone, they're going to have to try to get something. Again, if Porchia Green can get going, it'd be a huge help right now. She's knifing to the basket.
That'll be a foul against Dejah Taylor. Showtime Harris, but to check back in for Jay Goldz.
Harris, she's not as tall as Dejah Taylor, but she is also active in that high post area, so look for her to kind of take that responsibility while Taylor heads to the bench. Also
of note for Carman Malone, Dejah Cyrus is on the bench, her leading scorer with 6 of their 10 points. So where does the offense come from without Cyrus on the floor?
Against Cyrus, you're going to have to get a quick one.
Ball poked away, but Coco Moore couldn't keep it in play. We're about the midway point here of half number 1. And we will play to the Elam ending at a certain point in half number 2.
Right there by Coco. Hezzy, left hand late.
Mavunga put back in 1.
And again, we see the size advantage right there from this Jay Goldz team. Mavunga padding her stats. Missed it, got the rebound for the and 1.
This is a rather impressive collection of talent, frankly, in the game in total, but again, the height disparity that Jay Goldz has is certainly sizable and noticeable.
Yes, and again, they've got the size advantage, but you know, they are more than just inside players. They can step out, they can handle it, bring it up the floor, so you know, tough matchup for anybody.
Little step through that gets the roll.
Okay.
J.J. Williams becomes the third different player to score for Carman Malone.
J.J. Williams right there, knife into the basket, little something. Let's see if this Carman Malone team can take advantage of the early turnover as well to cut into this lead.
A.D. Williams will check back in. Destinee Hooks will have a seat.
And good luck trying to get this ball in with Amber Harris covering. Got to go to the corner.
The walls just got closer all of a sudden. And that 3 is up and good. That's Williams again, who's checked back in. First made 3 for Carman Malone.
A.D. Williams right there showing some signs of life for somebody else for this Carman Malone team.
Pull up by Coco Moore does not go. Fight for the loose ball. Who touched it last? Stephanie Maunga did. Here's Porchia Green.
Look for her to get going. I think it's going up.
You thought right. Harris with the rebound.
And again, Porchia, you know, she's steady. She'll get going sooner or later. But again, she'll take that shot any day of the week. Overloading this corner, looking to skip it across.
Well, of note, the zone has been junked, at least temporarily. Here's the 3 from the wing that is good. And if that shot gets knocked down, good luck. Harris, her first bucket.
And Showtime Harris showing what she does. Again, this Jay Goldz team, man, got a squad full of snipers.
Nice inside out. Arnold for 3. Lined it up, couldn't finish, and Mavunga snares the rebound.
And again, great look by right there. But again, one of those shots as an underdog that she got to be able to knock down.
This team's going to get open looks like that just because of the size advantage they have. Couldn't get that one to go down. Dejah Taylor will check back in now for Jay Goldz, and immediately Dejah Cyrus will re-enter as well.
Yeah, I think this is going to be one of those games where you know, Cyrus will probably have to go the rest of the way just to get a little something going.
A little bit of a chicken wing that time.
A little bit.
Green from the corner. Not that time. Good board by Cyrus. Rejected by Taylor.
Look, with the stare down right there. Again, excellent rebound right here by Cyrus. And, you know, most times she's not having to worry about that. But, again, that size advantage definitely makes you adjust, and especially around the rim.
Dejah played at a wonderful level for small college basketball. Fantastic small college player. And Dejah's been playing in professionally for the last 8 years.
Just a little different. Dejah working this baseline, trying to get inside position.
Another turnover by Jay Goldz.
Mishap right there, but again, what Jay Goldz wanted to do, get the ball in that high post.
And that'll be a turnover. And not much room on the sidelines here. There's about 6 inches of space from the team bench / seats to the actual court of play.
Standing room only, seating room only.
Part of what makes this so cool.
Absolutely, and again, it's not even 7 o'clock yet.
Davidson out for Carman Malone. We don't have a shot clock in here, so you might see a little more holding of the ball in that scenario than you would see in other areas. He's been a little sloppy with the basketball. You understand this time of year. That'll be a foul against Mavunga on the way up. 2 shots coming up for Destinee Hooks.
Great job right there, being scrappy up top by A.D. Williams and Hooks.
Fans, Indiana Sports Corp's inaugural Indy Classic comes to Gainbridge Fieldhouse on Saturday, December the 17th. The day starts with Ball State and Illinois State, followed by Purdue taking on Davidson. The event raises funds for Indiana Sports Corp to continue bringing world-class events to Indy while supporting community organizations like the City League. Visit indianasportscorp.org/Indy Classic to sign up and receive alerts when tickets go on sale in September. Indy Classic, December 17th at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. Ariel Ford will check in. She is 1 year removed from playing at Pike High School. And that one goes for Hooks. Hooks part of back-to-back Marian County and sectional champions at North Central.
She'd like to add City League champ to that resume as well.
Jessie Key in there for Jay Goldz as well. She is from Ben Davis and played at Kentucky State.
Again, Jay Goldz getting a little careless with the ball late in this first half. Again, Carman Malone, if they can put a couple of possessions together, they can get right back in this ballgame. A little hesitation.
Hooks on the drive and got slammed on pretty good that time.
Again, Hooks probably definitely one of the youngest ones out there. Maybe the youngest, but showing no fear, playing with good pace, a little between the leg hesitation. See if you can knock 2 down at the line.
Let's see, Destinee has played with at least 3 Division I teammates the last couple of years, probably have a couple of more.
Yep.
The class after her. Meg Newman now at Arizona State. Nakai Hunter that's at IUPUI. Tanyelle Welch, who was an Indiana All-Star this year, that is playing at Memphis. And like you see this in the men's game, it's the case in the women's game as well. Her Memphis team is on a international tour right now, so Tanyelle is getting some minutes for Memphis over the last few days. As Hooks misses them both, and Taylor gets the rebound. Just opportunity for the law office of Carman Malone. Here's Ford. That's going to be a jump ball.
I like it. The real jump, okay.
No possession arrow here. The pros are used to this. High school and college kids, this is a different experience.
Like you said, it's a little bit different. Good hustle by A.D. Williams. Mavunga.
Steph's got that advantage of being 6'3". A little give and go that Carman Malone's squad was able to knock away. Arnold awaits and cashes in.
That's all they needed again. Turnover leads to a 3 on the other side. It's Carman Malone team coming to life, and you know they are right back in this ballgame.
So 23-19. As close as the Carman Malone team has been in a while. Approaching the final minute of the half. Taylor, good looking shot that wouldn't go. Arnold, good tough rebound.
like you said a little earlier, Rick Shaw, this Carman Malone team, they're going to have to try to pick up the pace just a little bit, especially from the transition from a defensive rebound to getting out.
They're trying to play kind of in both worlds. They're trying to really clog up the lanes defensively, but then as soon as they get the ball, they know they have to beat that size down the floor.
See a little physicality out there. $5,000 on the line. You got to push. You got to claw. You got to grab.
You can be friends after the game.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
You see clock on your screen is moving. We'll be at halftime before you know it. Good skip pass. On the drive, the runner is good. Jesse Key.
Key with a nice grip getting in.
Time is on your screen. Ball's got to go up. I don't think Carman Malone realizes it. Did not get it off in time that A.D. Williams would not have mattered. In this women's championship game, we have reached the halftime break. Our score, Jay Goldz 25, Carman Malone 19. Stay tuned. A special guest is set to join us next as you're watching the Women's City League Championship here on the ISC Sports Network.
Austin, how you doing, brother?
The drive, the take, fouled, and it goes!
Lobbing it to the back of the end zone. They're going to say it's a touchdown.
Left foot gets through. Goal for Vargas. Hamilton will score!
Your life is on the go. Now your viewing habits can be on the go. With the ISC Sports Network app, your team is at your fingertips. You can download years' worth of content from the ISC Sports Network library. High school, college, special events, weekly and monthly shows, wherever you find your favorite app. And you can always find out more information at iscsportsnetwork.com.
We welcome you back inside the Bonner Center. They're on the campus of Tech High School. Greg Rakestraw, Marcellus Barksdale, now joined by Maddie McConnell, who really oversees the women's side of the City League, a City League board member. Maddie, thank you so much for the time and just your thoughts on being here for a second year and a second Queens of the Court championship.
Yes, so thank you guys for wanting to be a part of this for the second year in a row. So this is an amazing opportunity. So thank you.
What makes the women's side of this such a special experience, not just this championship game, but all summer long?
This is a culture that has never been in Indianapolis before, right? A lot of GOATs have came out of Indianapolis, and they went to the shadows after they graduated, after they, went overseas, came back, had kids, who knows, right? But this is an opportunity for 7 weeks in the city of Indianapolis to see some of the best players that ever touched a court in Indiana.
Obviously, from year over year, you want things to improve. This was the second year of having the Women's League. How'd you feel it was better in 22 than it was in 21?
We had that tangible evidence that this works, right? So we had that tangible, like, oh, we can do it, it works, and people still want to play. I mean, they were just looking for opportunities. We're so used to playing with the guys everywhere and playing pickup, but finding a space where women can come together and create a different culture and a new culture. Now that they see that it works, they want to hop on board, and it's been a good time.
So, Maddie, again, you said we are used to playing with the guys. So you're definitely not only an administrator, but you're part of this league as well. You understand what these women have been through, understand what they're currently going for, what they're looking for. What's your vision and what are your plans for City League over the next couple of years?
The most prominent women's basketball tournament, men's basketball tournament in the state, maybe the region.
Okay.
We've been talking with different area partners, different regional partners. This thing is going to grow. It's going to grow, and I'm excited for it. But the potential is endless. I mean, no organization is amid from growth, from evolution. So, we're going to take criticism. There's always, stepping stones to take. And this year from last year is different. Next year from the next year is going to be different, and we're going to take it and run with it. So.
Well, when you have a 7-minute halftime, which we appreciate for the speed of the game, there's only chance to really have one person on. So it's great to have you on. But who are some of the other people that are so key to your organization behind the scenes that you'd like to thank when given the opportunity?
I mean, I want to big shout out to my exec, Austin Taylor, but the heart of the women's basketball community are actually playing on this court, right? So I'm wearing a homegrown shirt. 2 of them are actually on here, Amber Harris, Porchia Green. I'm from South Bend, Indiana, so you have players like Skylar Diggins, Natalie Achamwa, Jackie Young, all from, played professionally in Indiana or from the state of Indiana, that make things like this happen. And the community and the social capital is really what matters, right?
From a standpoint of, obviously, we have businesses that sponsor women's teams, business sponsor men's team. If there is a prospective sponsor that sees this broadcast and wants to get involved for next year, what's the best way they can go about tracking you down?
All right, www.cityleague.org is the best way to gain any information that you'd like to see with the City League. It happens for 7 weeks out the summer, and we're actually doing year-round activations as well. So just check out our website and our Instagram as well at City League Indy, and you'll find out more.
Maddie, thank you so much.
No problem.
Congrats on a great summer.
Thank you. Take care.
Maddie McConnell, it's nice to join us here courtside. We'll take this quick timeout. We'll come back with the second half of our women's championship game. It is Jay Goldz leading it by 6 as you're watching from the Bonner Fitness Center here on the ISC Sports Network. Ball here. Harris scores. With 19 seconds left.
Fake players, big boy. I'm telling you right now, that's awesome. I love it. That's the finish.
You get a layup to take it. And an and one.
Fly ball. Out of here.
McCulling in time. Oh, no! It's good.
This one is good.
There you
go.
go.
Wow, Dawson makes a great catch.
Spin, win, 3, bury it for Leland Walker.
Tie the game they do with the dunk by Malik Edmonds. What a play.
Oh, my goodness.
I feel a little momentum starting to fall Ellen's way.
Wrestler!
Wrestler! Whoa!
Take a look at the Queens of the Court crystal ball. It is literally to our left, I believe, currently, as we have the trophies on each side of us. We're suddenly popular because these trophies are here next to us. Again, alongside Marcella Sparksdale, Greg Rakestraw with you on the ISC Sports Network. The men's game will follow about 25 minutes after the conclusion. The women's game, once again, the folks from Indiana Sports Corporation and Dan Dokic's charitable effort in terms of Cycles for the City will be presenting 30 bikes to young kids in between games tonight. And Maddie used the word sponsorship activations. Both Marcellus and I are in the sales business. We understand what activations means. But in terms of this league, the activations in terms of giving people a sense to try to gather in terms of the community, giving small and minority-owned businesses a chance to promote their product here at the City League. This is much more than basketball. That is what makes this event so special.
And again, huge hat off and thanks to, just the city of Indianapolis really rallying around basketball. Again, we say that Indianapolis basketball is different.
It's different
and,
here.
It really, really is, and it's most apparent by the community that supports in all areas. So, again, it's great to see not only, fans coming in here, packing this place out. Again, free event, but to attach that with, community and entrepreneurship is also a great thing.
It's our last basketball game on the ISC Sports Network for 2.5 months. Most places, the offseason is like 6 or 7 months. Welcome to Indiana.
Exactly.
You get 10 weeks. That's about it. Ball tipped away. Last touch by Mavunga. And it'll be referee pointing the direction, but it is good call from the outside. It is going to be Carman Malone basketball. All right, if you're Carman Malone, I think you got to be happy that you're down by 6 at halftime. How do you keep chipping away at this lead?
And Porchia Green's got the ball right there, and she's got to get something going. Again, she's had some good looks. She's struggling, still scoreless in this ball game. If she can get going, Carman Malone will have a chance to really kind of take advantage.
This shot by Carman Malone.
And then outside of that, for Carman Malone, they've got to do a good job of making open shots, the shots that they should make, making free throws and taking care of the ball. If they can do those things, I think they've got a good shot to get back into this game. There
is something about being a pro. If we're hooping at the club, we would simply say kind of old man basketball.
Yep.
Knowing how to draw a foul.
Yep.
Because Taylor's going to the free throw line for the 7th and 8th time in this game.
And again, Taylor, she's really found her groove just battling on the inside, but really doing her damage from the free throw line. And again, this Carman Malone team, they're going to have to figure out a way to be physical, but to be physical without fouling. If not, she'll make you pay at the line as she did in the first half.
She has 9 points, 7 of which are from the line.
That's when you know. That's when you know. We talk about it's different. Pros know how to get to the line. They know how to score.
This Jay Goldz team has kind of been throwing jabs most of the game. Not landing the knockout yet, just keeping the Carman Malone squad at bay. And Carman Malone in purple, Jay Goldz in maroon. Nice drive and kick. Arnold for 3. Again, she's had that open look more often than not. She's just knocked down one of them so far.
Yep, and again, that's right there is the type of possession you want for this Carman Malone team. Again, you're going to have to get some damage at the three-point line. But again, those open shots, you've got to find a way to start knocking them down.
Destinee Hooks will pull for 3. That does not go, and Showtime Harris will track it down for Jay Goldz.
Hooks has really provided so much energy for this Carman Malone team. Again, she's going to have to, looks like she's going to have a superhuman effort to get this Carman Malone team back into this ball game.
Taylor going to work. Good job by Arnold, bodied her up without committing a foul. And Mavunga got the rebound, but committed the cardinal sin of putting it on the floor. Eventually works her way into a good look and score it. Showtime Harris, her second bucket, she's got 5.
And again, that's just a tough possession right there for Carman Malone. You do your job, you get a stop, you think you have a rebound, and you just don't get it. And ultimately, Jay Goldz scores that because of their size advantage. And again, Carman Malone, you're going to have to find a way to not only box out, but to jump and grab rebounds.
Porchia Green, nice move. Just couldn't get it to go. Coco Moore will track down the loose ball. Well, it's kind of the second half, same thing as the first half, a slow offensive start for Carman Malone. Mavunga gets fouled, and Stephanie should go to the line to shoot 2 here. So free throws for the former Indiana All-Star from Brownsburg. And it looks like a timeout has been called here by the Carman Malone team. I want to take this moment to recognize the Indianapolis Foundation and the Colorectal Cancer Alliance. They want to remind everyone 45 years and older, that's me, not you, by the way.
Not yet.
You'll get there. To get screened for colorectal cancer. To learn more, please visit getscreened.org. Remember, the only way to combat this disease is to get screened for it. I was reminded that on my 45th birthday a handful of months ago that that was coming up, and obviously I'm going to take care of business on that front. All right, so scoreboard, unfortunately, just kind of went out. Somebody might have kicked a plug, but we've got the score there for you at 29-19, 16-24 left to go in this game. What does Carman Malone have to get back to offensively to try to get into some form of rhythm?
Offensively, they're going to have to. Let me answer it like this: when they were their best, they were creating turnovers and they were limiting Jay Goldz to one shot. Their speed, their athleticism is an advantage. If they're able to get stops, get out in transition, and find the shooters on the three-point line, I think they've got that's their best chance of really kind of clawing away at this lead.
Let's thank our wonderful ISC Sports Network crew, Rob Lynch, Eldon Wheeler, Chase Eisnagel. Thank you to Lionheart, Alec DeFord. Also, thank you very much to Biggie, Alan Hughes, and Jordan Shue on tonight's crew.
Again, Jay Goldz, every time they get to the line, they are capitalizing.
So Mavunga with 6. Julian played at Miami of Ohio, part of a state championship at Brownsburg with Gordon Hayward in 2008. Jordash played at the University of Indianapolis. Stephanie at North Carolina. A little trap here by Jay Goldz, and Moore did a great job of getting the hand in the passing lane. Davidson back in for Carman Malone. Inside-out game, spectacular. Good shot that wouldn't go, and Harris prevents the fast break by giving the foul, but it is a 5-0 start to the half for Jay Goldz.
And Again, turnover on this side for Carman Malone. Glad that they got a stop right there. But again, offensively, it's kind of getting to that point, especially with the running clock, that they've got to get something good on every single possession, and they can't afford to have anything empty.
Here's Davidson. Nice up and under by Hooks.
There we go. The young one, Hooks right there, showing that size is not the answer. The fight in the dog, and she does her best. Mavunga impression, hitting with her own sauce right there with the little shimmy to the fade.
Taylor's put back, no. Harris, not that time, and 3 point-blank looks don't go for Jay Goldz.
Now they're running.
J.J. Williams, the pull. That was a good shot that didn't go.
Shot.
Ball goes right to Arnold, and he's about 6 inches short on her effort.
But again, if you're Carman Malone, that's what you got to do to have a shot at winning this $5,000. You got to get stops, and you got to play with speed and hunt that three-point line.
So more subs coming in. Suelo Owens checks back in for Jay Goldz. Arnold has a seat for the law office of Carman Malone. Eddie Williams on the floor for Carman Malone. Dejah Cyrus back out there as well. Here's the pull from the elbow for Hooks. No.
Another good shot. You'll take that. Anything with Hooks right now is probably Carman Malone's best option.
Good hustle to keep the possession alive, and Harris, the three, will not go. J.J. Williams the rebound for Carman Malone. Hooks thought about the trailer three. Does she get the assist instead? Not that time. And Suelo Owens, little separation foul to get the rebound that time.
Again, Davidson right there doing a good job of going after it. Again, gets the little extension right there. But again, if you're Carman Malone, that's what you got to do right here. The bread's on the line, the money's on the line. You got to do whatever you got to do to get extra possessions.
The bread is on the line. I like that.
All about the bread.
On the drive, and a blocking foul going to be called. And Eddie Williams will get a couple of free throws.
Eddie Williams at the line. Carman Malone struggled getting to the line in the first half, but also capitalized when they had the opportunities. Definitely going to need to make the ones that they can.
Tonight's game presented by Collectively Evolving, a one-stop organization for hosting team and individual athlete tournaments, camps and showcases for all sports clubs. Complement every client with organization, fun, and providing all the moving pieces to run a successful event. Consider Collectively Evolving for your next amazing event. 30-22. Points have been at a premium for both these teams, but especially for Carman Malone here in the half.
I love how Carman Malone has extended the ball pressure in this zone. Again, super active up top with Eddie Williams and Destinee Hooks. And the situation right here, if you're Carman Malone, you have got to get this tip and push it towards half court.
Ball goes right to Owens. Good job by Davidson to get a hand in the passing lane.
Davidson saved 3 points right there. Harris was in the corner. If she shoots it, you can probably count it.
Mavunga, good find. Owens just lost the handle enough, or Key, excuse me. And with that, Jessie Key will shoot 2. It's our 3rd year being a part of these City League broadcasts.
3 years already? Yeah.
We were there. This was a league that was played during the winter, during the typical basketball months when it first started. Had the championship in early March of 2020 when it was just the men. That was right before the pandemic hit. And then after last year, it became a summer event, kind of waiting for parts of the pandemic to clear as Key missed them both, but putback is there for Mavunga. I think a lot of players said, hey, if you have this in the summer, I'll better be able to play in the league. And now it's a summer thing as Williams with the three.
J.J. Williams right there with the three to the head, celebrating after the corner made three.
There's Key on the low block. Dejah Cyrus got a piece.
Cyrus getting up, showing off the hops.
And a bucket here makes it a two-possession game. Hooks trying to force the issue. You just drop a nutmeg, by the way?
Yep. I think she threw between her leg.
A little soccer term.
Yeah,
look at you.
Yeah. Hey,
we're going to get you on an Indy 11 broadcast at some point.
Wait,
I like this.
I don't know if I'm ready for all that yet, but, you know, with you by my side, I guess I might have
We can figure it out, yeah. Ariel Ford will check back in and give Key a breather. 8 in uniform tonight for the J Gold squad. Here's the pull-up three. Ford will track down the loose ball. But then let's see if they're going to get Davidson on the foul for being in the cylinder. Davidson apparently fouled her with her face. Got a little too close.
A little too close, but
I'm not sure that was called as much in your playing days at IUPUI, that old cylinder call being, you got to give a little space for the rebounder early.
Look, you reach in there, you catch a bow, you know, you free reign.
Taylor, too easy. But yeah, at the same time, I'm not sure how you guard it any differently when you've got three players of that size in the half court. Williams will pull. Got it. And I'm not so sure that's not their best offense right now.
Hey, look, it's got to be, man. Two quick threes for Williams right there, and she is celebrating. And again, if they can string together some stops and get a few more of those, they got a chance, but you can't give that up.
Harris missed that one. But in the fight for the loose ball, Taylor had it, couldn't hang on to it. Davidson awaits. Hooks will take it. Not that time. And then Taylor is fouled, and that was Hooks given the foul to prevent the easy look at the other end.
Good foul right there by Hooks. Again, you know, three-pointers are probably your best bet right now for Carman Malone. Even though it's a 6-point game, you know, it feels like it's so much more. Again, we got that Elam ending coming up, so we want to try to get this lead cut that lead as much as possible by that 4-minute mark.
Harris gets the friendly roll, make that Mavunga that got the roll. Stephanie with 11.
Members bounce right there.
Back to a 9-point game.
There you go. There you go.
Davidson in the corner for three.
There you go. Davidson right there with a nice three.
Mavunga runs the floor. Tie ball. Davidson got her hands in there just in time. Those two both former Brownsburg Bulldogs. I'm sure they have played against each other just a few times over the years, even though Stephanie's a few years younger.
Davidson with the spark right there. Little corner three to the tie up.
Great call, and love that elevated camera angle that we have. Almost an uncontested jump ball for Mavunga. Taylor powers away up and in.
Excellent job out of the jump ball for this J Goldz team to swing it, get a quick reverse to a nice post up for Taylor, and she's really, really working on that inside.
Three by Davidson, not that time. Harris, the rebound. Taylor, the step through. Good look that wouldn't go, but the joys of being 6'6". Amber grabs it, she gets grabbed, and she'll get 2 free throws. Thank the good folks at CareSource. Imagine a health insurance company that can look beyond doctors' offices and hospitals and help its members find what they need to actually live healthier lives, like a stable job or dependable transportation or a safe place to live. Well, that health insurance company is only real but making a difference in Indiana right now. At CareSource, we're removing barriers, we're improving lives, we're reimagining health insurance. For more information, visit caresource.com. We're going to talk to Lakeisha Zachary from CareSource during the men's championship game. Harris hits 1 of 2. Far more trips to the line for Jay Goldz, and again, given their size advantage, it's understandable. They have left the door open. With a 9-point game with 5:15 left to go. That 3 does not go. Coco Moore the rebound. Showtime Harris. A little zone trap here, and contact there as well as the foul is whistled.
Really getting into that trouble spot for this Carman Malone team. Again, we've got about 45 seconds left before we go to this Elam ending. It's definitely not impossible.
We are in the bonus here since free throws being shot. Showtime Harris to the line, gets 2. Of course, this point in professional women's basketball, same thing in the men's, but in women's college basketball, there is no such thing as the 1 plus the bonus. Everything is a 2-shot foul.
Changes the game completely, especially down the stretch.
Free throw is up, and that's good. So Harris with 6.
This Carman Malone team has got to get a score right here before this 4-minute mark, for this dead ball.
It's going to be a foul on Taylor. So that gets us to the stoppage in the clock. So that means the winning score, book 'em Dano, 5-0 will be the winning score tonight. I love the handmade graphic, by the way. Maddie McConnell is our resident artist. You see her writing it right there.
Yep. What doesn't she do? What doesn't she do?
50 is the winning score tonight. So once again, our clock has been turned off. Tack on a couple of more zeros. That's what they're playing for in tonight's game, too. Drive by Hooks. Over 2 defenders, but gets her own rebound. Poked away by Harris. Taylor hustling, trying to keep it in play, but that ball did hit the sidelines.
Hooks trying to plead her case, trying to get something.
You and I saw the perfect application of the Elam ending on Friday night.
Absolutely.
In the Dizzy Runs Pro-Am, and you were here on Saturday night, and there was a women's game that went for a while using the Elam ending.
And again, man, kind of like those beat-ups commercials, sitting in the overtime, little something like that.
Hit the OT button, huh? Step through by Hooks does not go, but she'll get a couple of free throws.
And as we saw last week in the Dizzy Runs Pro-Am Championship, it's not impossible to come back. Not impossible. I think we had, about a 6 to 7 point game when that Elam ending started. And it was down to the wire. 1-point win.
The sense of anticipation that builds in the crowd.
Oh, yeah.
Late in the game.
Oh, yeah. It's really kind of one of those things to where the closer you get to that target score, offensively, the tighter you play, the more riding on each shot. Actually got to think about, from a point perspective, what you need. As well as defensively, you got to, at that point, play without fouling.
Harris, not that time, but Mavunga. I don't think she realized how good her inside position was. Ends up fading away on the shot, but Taylor, then Mavunga had to save it to avoid an over and back call. Just how you draw it up, right? Open 3 for Amber Harris. Line drive in the box score.
And again, that right there is a heartbreaker for this Carman Malone team. Again, doing everything right, and Jay Goldz somehow, some way, get a crazy possession, little save. Right there to it, to the nice little casual pull up. Call that a layup right there for Amber Harris.
Third made 3 for Amber Harris. Timeout is taken by Carman Malone. Let's take a brief timeout with them. Jay Goldz is 6 points away from the championship here on the ISC Sports Network.
Shot at the buzzer. She got it! Oh my goodness, what a shot!
Hello. Did it again.
Hello.
Made the highlight reel again. That goes to Mentor and all kinds of room to run. Down the middle of the field, and he will not be touched. Jackson, hello.
There we go. Stokes throws it, caught, ball ricochets.
Wow.
A huge hit.
Wow. This has been an amazing display of goal scoring.
This is the just super view from our drone. Thank you, Alec Gafford, for that. This is a campus at Tech High School. If you have never been down here, the beauty of this place, the different buildings they have. We're kind of on the southwest corner of the facility. There's literally like a high-level futsal game taking place just outside the doors behind us.
I think the best thing about this place is it's always being utilized by the community in the summer. Little League football, everything going on. So, you know, I think I saw a garden on top of the roof of this place too.
Correct.
Only Indiana.
Mavunga, the take. Didn't get the shot, but she'll have 2 free throws. And from our vantage point, we can see the stands on what would be the north side of the football stadium. Our cameras were here for football for the semi-state last year when Cathedral played New Albany in 5A. Go past that tree line, you get to about 10th Street. As Mavunga gets that to go.
Right in the heart of Indianapolis.
And frankly, one of my favorite high school gyms in the state is the one right behind us, the Horseshoe.
Gotta love it.
Here at Tech High School.
A lot of history in that place.
Mavunga gets that to go. Steph's got 13. Lead is 14. 4 points away from a title for Jay Goldz. Pull-up 3 by Destinee Hooks does not go. And you understand, well, it's almost all threes at this point, knowing you got to play catch-up.
Got to be.
You've got just a handful of possessions left.
Yeah, but I think that's the best thing about the Elam Ending. You really don't have enough possessions when you get behind to do anything other than, you know, get threes up.
A foul against Jay Goldz. Again, when this game is concluded, it's about 25 minutes, and we'll have the men's game for you. So we are in the bonus. So Destinee Hooks will shoot 2. No player in double figures for Carman Malone. She and J.J. Williams lead their effort with 8 points apiece. Make it 9. And makes them both.
She heard you.
Destinee with 10. But you've got to get a stop every time down, more or less.
Without fouling.
And again, they are in the bonus, so any foul is 2 free throws. Good point. And Taylor has been the chief drawer of fouls tonight.
There you go. There you go.
There's stop number 1.
Yeah,
now you got to back it up with buckets. Cyrus will pull from the elbow. Could not get it to go.
This Carman Malone team is not giving up.
Good find. Moore had it stripped, got it back, and now Jay Goldz is 2 points away.
Pass.
Williams off the side of the backboard, and 1 bucket will do it. Last year, Amber Harris had the winner. Showtime Harris got a chance to make 2 free throws, and
nothing easy to the very end.
She makes them both. We are done for the women's side tonight. And all the Harrises in the building. Ricky Harris and North Central is stopping by to say hello. From Ohio State and North Central High School. You get these events, it's like a Hoops family reunion.
Oh, gotta
everybody
be,
in
man.
town comes out.
Small circle, bringing back the glory days. A lot of nostalgia.
For the win on this shot.
5 bands.
That's that. That's 50.
There is $5,000 for this J Goldz squad.
And it is trophy presentation time. And it's a different sponsor name, but largely the same team that won the title a year ago. Congratulations to Amber Harris, Stephanie Maunga, Dejah Taylor, the rest of her teammates from J Goldz. Maddie McConnell has the trophy in hand, only making that presentation a matter of moments. But J Goldz, your winner, and again, it was a 4-point game late in the first half. In the second half, there's not enough firepower for Carman Malone to seriously challenge this team that has so many former pros and even some current pros on the team.
Yep, you said it early in the game, it's just different. And whenever you're giving up that much in size and talent, you know, you've got to capitalize and you've got to make big shots. Somebody's got to get hot, and unfortunately that never happened for this Carman Malone team. But again, this J Goldz squad, you know, super complete, did everything right, made the shots that needed to make, and finally was able to make that separation. So again, you know, back to back for this J Goldz squad as Mavunga goes ahead and finally makes it official and stamps it right there.
What would any tournament be without placing your name on the championship on the bracket?
Yep. Now we got to get City League a sponsor with Warner Ladders or somebody. Go ahead and, you know, put that ladder right there. I might.
Can you tell that my man is in the college corporate sponsorship business?
Yep.
Marcellus, your final thoughts on this women's game?
Again, man, excellent job. With Austin Taylor in the City League and the entire community of Indianapolis coming around and rallying behind this game. Again, we saw it. Amber Harris, Stephanie Maunga, Dejah Taylor, and the rest of the J Goldz team, just so talented. But again, excellent fight by Carman Malone, and again, another amazing championship game right here in City League.
So the trophy will go to J Goldz. $5,000 will go to J Goldz as well. But again, congratulations to all behind the scenes, and again, that realized, hey, this needs to be more than just a men's league, but having a component and partner women's league to go with it. And into that team goes the spoils. $5,000 in the bank account for the J Goldz squad. And can you tell that those are some youngsters that Showtime coaches?
Yep, absolutely. Got Showtime Academy right there represented, and Showtime Harris with the $5,000 money shot for the night championship game.
That's a good way to end it right there. So with that, for those of you watching on the stream, we will briefly step aside. We will come back in about 20 minutes or so as we begin the build-up to the men's championship game, featuring teams, Big Brothers Big Sisters, and Circle City Relief, who again were part of last year's championship on the men's side. But goodbye for now from the Bonner Center and Tech High School. For Marcellus Barksdale, this is Greg Rakestraw. J Goldz, your winner on the ISC Sports Network.
Still on his feet. Stevens lunges. Are you kidding me?
Champions of Marian County. Unbelievable.
Touchdown.
Living up to that last name. Wabash has the lead for the first time today. Said that was going to be a highlight reel.
Oh, baby.
Yeah, you can celebrate after that.
Your life is on the go. Now your viewing habits can be on the go. With the ISC Sports Network app, your team is at your fingertips. You can download years' worth of content from the ISC Sports Network library. High school, college, special events, weekly and monthly shows, wherever you find your favorite app. And you can always find out more information at iscsportsnetwork.com.
Ball here. Harris scores. With 19 seconds left.
Fake players, big boy. I'm telling you right now, that's awesome. I love it.
That's the finish. You get a layup taken. And an and one.